The device motion plugin allows us to access our device's native accelerometer so we can track location in all three axes, the X, Y, and Z axis. To add it, let's run Ionic plugin add cordova-plugin-device-motion. Let's see it in our app. Here I have my device motion screen, and I have two buttons, start watching and stop watching. Now when I tap the start watching, what you're going to see when we eventually get to the code is that I can set the refresh rate. I think I have it set to about a half a second right now. So every half second, it'll tell what the acceleration is of my device on all different axes. So I'm going to tap start watching. I'm going to move it up and down real quick. You can see the Z axis moves a little bit. I'll move it left and right. And you can see the Y axis goes up a little bit. Even sometimes the X is negative if I'm moving to the left or to the right. And it's extremely fine-tuned. I'm actually going to set my phone down on the table. And what you're going to see is that X and Y go almost to 0. Not quite, because it's not 100% precise. You're going to see the Z axis gets close to 9.81. Again, it's not 100% precise, but it's close. And 9.81, of course, that's the acceleration of gravity, 9.81 meters per second. Now I'm going to tap the stop watching. Let's go have a look at the code. Over here on my device motion HTML, we can see my two buttons on line 12 and 13, start watching and stop watching. And then down below is just very simple X, Y, and Z axis. And I just have a number pipe that I'm using here to constrain to 4 decimal places. It can actually go out probably 3 times that number of decimal places if you wanted it to. Let's go look at the TypeScript. We're importing a couple of different things here on line 2, acceleration data, accelerometer options, and device motion. In the start watching method, you can see it's using accelerometer options, which is the frequency. This is 500 milliseconds. For example, I could set it to check every 10 seconds. Just give me 10-second periodic intervals checking my acceleration. Or if I wanted to do it very fast, I could do it maybe every 10th of a second. Whatever my options may be, I call the watch acceleration method right here, passing in those options, and I subscribe to it. The subscription gets acceleration data as a result, and I'm just setting that to the data object, which is what we were displaying in our view. And then stop watching is simply unsubscribe. The device motion plugin could even be used, for example, if you were creating a driving app and you wanted to see how many miles per hour someone was traveling at a given moment. But there are many other uses for this plugin as well.